What's up, everybody? TJ and Carrie here with Muscle Growth Mindset. We're going to talk to you today about microbiome, which has to do with your gut health. The term microbiome, I'm sure a lot of people don't know what that is. So what's that mean, Carrie?
It is the collection of good bacteria that lives inside your intestines.
Good bacteria. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I usually think bacteria is a bad thing. Right? Bacteria makes you sick. Bacteria bad. So there's some good bacteria. Okay? So can you tell us a little more about it, I guess?
All right. Now, this bacteria has a symbiotic relationship with humans. Doctors are now calling it another organ, or the invisible organ, which the reason for that is just like any other organ, if you lose it, you die. If you don't have any bacteria living inside your body, you're going to die. If your gut bacteria is in poor health, generally it's going to reflect and you're going to have poor health. So it's very interesting how many parts of your body it affects.
Yeah, there's a lot of very good benefits to having this good bacteria in your body. You know, what are kind of some of the benefits, I guess?
One of the ones I think is the craziest and most fun to talk about is that the bacteria that lives inside your gut down here affects a lot of what happens up here. Majority of serotonin is produced in your gut. In fact, a lot of neurotransmitters are produced there. Serotonin produces a sense of well-being, so kind of your happiness is related to your gut health.
Interesting.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So they also, like certain mental disorders, Parkinson's and Alzheimer's and even depression, a lot of those symptoms can be alleviated if someone has a healthy gut microbiome.
Okay, so your bacteria in your gut affects your mental health.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense,
Yeah.
pretty crazy. So that's one thing I didn't know much about until we kind of got into this.
Mm-hmm.
What else? There are some other benefits to the good bacteria.
All right, so one of the big reasons you'll die without this is because biotin and folate are produced almost solely in the gut, and these are two very important vitamins. It's one of the B vitamins and vitamin K. So without these, of course, you're going to die, which is why you need the gut bacteria. And then your metabolism is related to your gut bacteria. And I've got an interesting story. I'll try to be real quick about this one. So there's a couple twins. They lived apart for a while. One became obese and one didn't. And so they took a little bit of the gut microbiome and fed some of or got it into some mice from one of the obese man and the skinny guy. And then they fed these mice the exact same diet. And the ones that had the obese guy's microbiome became obese. And the ones that had skinny ones stayed skinny. For no other reason. Diet was exactly the same.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So they transfer the bacteria from the overweight person into the mice, and the mice got fat.
Wild.
Yeah. I don't want to get into it, but you can transfer, microbiome or healthy gut bacteria from one person to another, and there are a lot of health benefits to doing that. We're not going to get into how that works. If you would like to Google that, go for it, but I don't want to talk about it. So let's get back to some other good benefits of good bacteria.
So there's one more good one, inflammation. So it has to do, your gut bacteria, to make it the simplest form, will affect your immune system by decreasing inflammation. So healthy gut microbiome will keep you well.
Yeah, we know inflammation is the cause of a lot of sickness, health problems, pain. So anything you can do to control your inflammation, you're going to be a healthier person.
Mm-hmm.
So good bacteria in your gut means less inflammation, means healthy, means better mental health, means vitamin production. Lots of good things, right?
Yes.
So we need to keep this gut healthy. How do we do that?
All right. So there's a couple, it's really simple. Take probiotics twice daily. People ask, what kind? Try any of them for right now. Just take some. Just take some action to start off with. Find your favorites. Get online. Find out which one is best, which one works for you. Just take it twice daily.
How much?
Recommended daily dose. You can take more. I've heard stories of people mega dosing with probiotics, and they said they felt a lot happier. That's about it. I don't know if you can overdose on them.
So 30, 50 billion twice a day.
Yeah.
Because there's probiotics you can go to the store and there's 1 million, 1 billion, 50 billion. So there's a big difference in 1 million and 50 billion. So I want to stress that kind of keep an eye on that and make sure you're getting enough bang for your buck. You're not really going to overdo probiotics. I don't think there's been a case that's happened. So, people have taken 300 billion at a time and more. So they haven't had health issues. They've had health benefits.
Yeah.
So I'd recommend 30 to 50 billion twice a day.
I have one that's delivered to me now, and it has the most living amount, but it only has 1 million. But it has the most living.
Yeah. So that's another factor. So.
Keep it refrigerated.
There's the liquid ones that are refrigerated, and then there's the pills. Pills you're going to have to take probably a higher dose.
You can also take the fermented foods, Greek yogurt, stuff like that. You'll find them out there, and then people talk about the fermented foods. Those are good for you. Helps your gut bacteria.
So what else? We got probiotics. What are some other ways to improve our gut biome?
Well, your bacteria eats the things that you can't. That's what it uses for food. In fact, they produce 10% of your daily requirement of calories from what they eat. So you just make sure they're well fed and supply them with a lot of fiber.
So take a fiber supplement.
Either that or eat lots of fruits and vegetables, carbs with lots of fiber like sweet potatoes, oatmeal, brown rice, beans.
Right. So high fiber diet, take a probiotic, and then you can fiber supplement as needed. I think it's important to take different sources of fiber, and if you have a high fiber diet, a diverse diet, you're going to get diverse fiber sources. If you're supplementing, make sure kind of read the type of fiber it is, and don't take the same type of fiber all the time. Vary it up. So, and you can kind of I guess that'll be dictated on how your diet is. If you have a good, well balanced diet, you shouldn't need to supplement much with fiber. There's some things that there's one thing I know that can negatively affect your microbiome. What is that?
It's something that they used to supply to anyone who's sick frequently. Doctors are changing now that they know more about the gut bacteria. Antibiotics. Antibiotics will kill any bacteria, including the beneficial symbiotic bacteria that lives in your guts. I went to the dentist. They had to pull a tooth, had to drill a hole. I talked to them about my diet, about being a bodybuilder, and they're like, we probably aren't going to give you any antibiotics, which is good. They asked me if I took probiotics. Yes. So doctors are well informed now. They understand what's going on. They're less inclined to give you antibiotics unless it's absolutely necessary.
Right. We're not saying don't take antibiotics, just don't be so quick to run out and get an antibiotic. If you need it, you need it. But just be aware that taking antibiotics, it doesn't pick and choose what bacteria it kills. It's going to kill whatever it can. Mm-hmm. And that means the good bacteria, which is what you need for mental health, vitamin production, anti-inflammation, a lot of healthy benefits to good gut health.
The gut-brain axis, that's what they call it. It's important. It's crazy. It's crazy that your gut affects your brain.
Yeah. I mean, digestive health, gut health, it's huge. A lot of people are more aware of it now. A lot of the diets out there are going this direction, whether they mean to or not. A lot of times I think people don't understand why. But a lot of the fad diets are going more towards gut health, and I think that's really important. And
that's what we're here for, to let you in on why we do these things.
So focus on your gut health. Microbiome is the good bacteria in your gut, in your digestive tract, intestines. So do the things that are going to benefit that. Be aware of it, and further your knowledge, further your health, and get the benefits of it.
All right, that's all we got for you today, and we'll see you soon. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Later.